Hello guys, Marcio Barbosa here. Just finished watching King of the Table 8, the comeback of 19 years ago, John Brazink versus Alexi. What a good event. Congratulations to Core Sports again for another great event. So I'm gonna talk about the matches. First match was of the night was Mateyarangi from New Zealand versus Lars from Norway. Great match. Uh, Surprisingly, we all expect Lars to be, you know, high, and tall, and just put that shoulder pressure, you know, on Mateyarangi's arm. And surprisingly, he was top rolling, in a defensive position, and he was able to beat Mateyarangi with the top roll, contain with his pronator, and then curl him in and put him down, hold him a little bit before he was pinning him most of the times. Mateyarangi was only able to take Lars once, so I think the whole thing was 4-1, or no, it was 5-1 to Lars. But I believe Lars was slightly favored for this one. He has a winning record, even though Lars was much lighter than usual. He's usually 260 pounds, 250, 260. He was like 237 pounds. Mateyarangi, I think, was 365 pounds or something. The 165 kilos. And Lars, 106 kilos, so almost 60 kilos heavier. But good display by Lars. Basically surprised everybody. We all thought his only move was this one, and he was able to prove that he got more tools in the box. Great match. Congratulations to Lars, great win. And I hope Lars continue, to pull in this type of event, and it was great to see him pulling again. Second match of the night was Chance Shaw against Sergey Kalinichenko. I believe Kalinichenko was favored in this match, but because he had such a hard time with Matt Mass like a month ago, and we all saw that his endurance wasn't great. I mean, he's like a Terminator in the beginning of the first, few matches, but after that, his hand start to go. So it also happened in this match with Chance, but he was too strong in the beginning, and I think by match number 3, Chance was able to take his hand a little bit, but then lost. And then on match 4, I believe Chance really took his hand. Yeah, but also lost. Then he finally, after he won those 4 pins, I might be mistaken, but I remember 3 matches was kind of easy for Kalinichenko. And then, yeah, I think in the 4th match, Chance was able to take his hand, but he ended up finishing Chance with a dead press with tricep. But you can see it after, after those 4 rounds, he was basically done. Then the next match, he just let Chance go. Chance took his hand, and the last one, he tried to go, but then Chance was still took in the last 2 rounds. So it's 4-2. Congratulations to Kalinichenko. Good match. The next one was Karazi versus Lachlan. That to me was the match of the night. Great match. Great hook wars. We all expect to be the match of the day for sure. Just because of the athlete styles. I kind of was favoring Karazi a little bit in this match, but just very little. Like, because I knew Lachlan would be like maybe 10, 15, I think 15 kilos heavier than Karazi. And that can play because we all know they're going to hook. So Lachlan's strong too. So, and good for Karazi because he was smarter. Like, he was explosive on a go. It's been a long time I don't see Karazi, being that fast right off the go. So congratulations to Karazi. It was great. All the matches were great. Back and forth, back and forth. Karazi was able to win 4-2. I mean, he gave up the last round because he had nothing else, but he was already 4-1. Great, great match. To me, the best of the night. Next match, me, honestly, I wasn't expecting much between Ron Beth and Matt Mask. I'm like, my only hope it was if Matt Mask was a little bit hurt. And then because of that, it might equalize a little bit, but I was expecting Matt Mask to just win like 6-0 like it was. I mean, they stopped at round 4, 4-0. It was a mismatch, unfortunately, this time. But most of the guys were expecting that. Like, it's just Ron is 61. He's going to be 62 in a little bit. So it's hard to compete, with somebody that's 20 years younger than you. I mean, of course, we see John Brazink doing that. And it depends on the opponent, but Matt Mask is a hard task at this point. So kind of expected, Matt to win this match. So, and but it was just great to see Ron again, at the table. But it's hard at this type of level. It's a little bit hard, but we all expect Matt to win this match. And the main event, the one that I really wanted to see, John Brazink versus Alexi Voivoda. But just after seeing some footage yesterday, I didn't see much confidence on Alexi. And he seems like a little light, and he didn't look strong, even though in his lifts, he looked pretty strong. But, and I saw a lot of confidence in John, prior to this match, even after his loss last month to Todd Hutchings. But he seemed like a whole different guy, today. Totally dominance by John Brazink in this match. I expect to be harder. And John Brazink won 4-2. I think he completely dominated Alexi's hand with his pronator. Alexi couldn't do much. He, after winning 3-0, he top pro Alexi. First 3 matches, and on the 4th one, he went on a hook. I think they were agreed to go on a hook, but Alexi didn't fully go on a hook. He went with kind of a high hook, using back pressure. So he was able to win that match, the 4th round. And the 5th round, John went to the straps again and top row without much problem. And then on the last round, he hooked Alexi again. And I mean, he tried to hook, then somebody got a foul. Then John was almost about to pin Alexi, and then they restart again, and Alexi top row John. But John was happy just to, So the final score was 4-2. I expect a harder match in this one. I had no favor in this match, to be honest with you guys. It was kind of a 50-50 to me, but I know most of the fans were putting Alexi like kind of a favorite, like 60-40 or something. But I knew Alexi is not the same Alexi, much lighter. He does impressive lifts. Yes, he does. But when you've been away from the sport for so long, you're only going to get, it's going to take you a little bit. You can do the same lifts other people are doing, like the best guys are doing, but you still have to go to an event and compete and compete and compete. As you start competing, you will get better. I believe it will take about a year or so, Just remember when John started, like maybe, I think, 2 or 3 years ago, when he started pulling again after a 5-6 year break. And it took him a little while, He was a little bit weird on the start, He was not, John. Now he's just, much better. It takes a little time. It took him like about a year to really get in the condition that he is today. So Congratulations to the winners. Congratulations to Lars Hobakin, Sergey Kalinichenko, Krasimir Konstantinov, Matt Mask, and John Brazink. You guys are the winners of this event, and good job. Great match of the night, Karazi and Lachlan, for sure. Another great event, and I hear the next one is gonna be like in December or so. So awesome. Let me know your opinion, guys. I really like this event. If I can say if I surprised by anything, the first match I got surprised by Lars being able to top row Mateyarangi instead of I just expecting him to shoulder press, and I was surprised how easy John beat Alexi. Yes, and a beast match to me with Matt Mask and Ron. I didn't want to say nothing. I heard about the match and I like, why are they doing this in Dubai? They could do it over here. And I don't even think it was a good match to be setting up right now at Ron's age. But so this is my thoughts, guys. I want to hear what you guys your thoughts about this event. Again, an awesome event by KOTT Sport, and I can't wait to be part of one. I think he's gonna make it. All right, guys, take care, and I see you guys soon.